Welcome back. Well, it is going to be a nice morning here in Central Florida, but there is a cold front on the way.
I know you emphasize morning, so that means it's going to be a little chillier as we get to the afternoon and into the weekend, but it's nothing compared to what other parts of the country are getting. Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Jayme King. Jay, good morning.
Ladies, and it's true, yes, we got big weather changes coming. It's going to be a messy one. We're talking for like millions of people along the eastern seaboard of the United States. For the second time in a week, snow and ice is projected to blanket the Carolinas. Fox Weather, the most powerful name in weather, is tracking this storm, and meteorologist Jayme joins us live from New York City with the very latest. Jane, how are you today?
I am trying to warm up as it is bitterly cold here in New York. But, you know, that cold air, as you guys know, is making it all the way down south. And it is certainly bringing in some wind-free conditions and some travel trouble as we head into the weekend. To look at the radar right now, not a whole lot happening. The storm's still getting going. But as we head into the afternoon, a totally different picture on the way. For flights, currently right now, not too bad. But I do anticipate that we'll likely see some of these cancellations and delays start to pile up. So if you are planning to maybe head out for the weekend, if any of these places are your destination, Charlotte, Charleston, it is going to be a good idea to maybe check into those flight times. But overall, timing for this storm, I think the peak of it again is going to come this afternoon, linger into the morning on Saturday. Areas to watch, we're really expecting the Carolinas, but east of the Carolinas. So along the eastern seaboard, as opposed to earlier in the last storm that we had last week, it was a little bit further inland. We are expecting the coastal communities to see the brunt of this storm. Snow, ice, again, travel and power disruptions are in the forecast. Those winter weather advisories and warnings have been posted here. Again, you can see they've shifted a little bit further east, especially that ice storm warning where we could see some accumulations up to a quarter inch. And that, of course, brings in those slick conditions. And as we know in the south, I lived in the south. I lived in Georgia the last couple of years. And ice, snow, not something that we want to talk about. And it's not something that we're used to seeing in the forecast. So things get going about 2 o'clock this afternoon. It's going to continue through that evening rush. We could see accumulations of snow up to 1 to 3 inches in some areas as well, especially northern North Carolina into Virginia. It all clears out by Saturday morning. But overall, that ice accumulation, that's where I think that we're going to have some troublesome spots, especially from Myrtle Beach up through Wilmington into New Bern, North Carolina. But for Saturday, as the weekend gets going, the Southwest looking beautiful, especially temperatures sitting in the 70s there in Los Angeles. We are expecting that cooler air to continue to sink to the south as we head into Sunday. A little bit of moderation through the middle of the country, but overall, we're all going to have those heavier jackets on, maybe layer up a bit as opposed to what we're used to as we head into the weekend. But as always, I always like to close out. Don't forget to download our app. I love the future view, and if you're a planner like me, definitely a good thing to have in your wheelhouse.
Jane, thank you. It appears that East Coast storm, a word that us weather folks like to use, describing it as a doozy for the Atlantic seaboard. Yeah, it's going to get pretty nasty. Jayme, everyone. Fox Weather, the most powerful name in television weather. And we're not too far behind Jane there and the fine folks at Fox Weather. We got you covered here with Fox 35 Storm Tracker Radar. As always, there's a look there. Scan the QR code on the screen and download the Fox Weather app now. Great stuff on there, and I love their long-range planner. Boy, you can't beat it.